Now, many of you in this room understand how hard it is to be effective at a small Audubon chapter. Far from a big city with a very few members, hardly any budget, but great leadership can make all the difference, can make a small chapter mean a lot. And that's what Lowell Young has done at the Yosemite Area Audubon chapter, and I'm honored to present him this evening with the Charles H. Callison Award in the volunteer category. Let me tell you a little bit about what Lowell has done with that boundless energy and commitment of both Audubon and bird conservation. It just amazes me and inspires everybody around him. Lowell exhibits more passion and enthusiasm than most people half his age and channels this energy into his role as president of Yosemite Area Audubon. Under his leadership, one of the smallest chapters in our state, in a rural area of California, has become one of the highest functioning Audubon chapters in the state. Let me give you just a couple of examples of what he's done. Lowell spearheaded his chapter's participation in Audubon California's campaign called I'm for the River, about the restoration of the San Joaquin River. It's a river that had been dry since what, the 1940s, since the Corps of Engineers built a dam and dried up the river. The river was gone, taking with it the second largest salmon run in the state, historically. Well, Lowell's relentless enthusiasm and focus, his chapter, Yosemite Area Audubon, collected and sent nearly 700 handwritten postcards to elected officials supporting the campaign. And this, by the way, outstripped efforts of larger chapters that will go unnamed in major metropolitan areas nearby. Lowell and Yosemite Area Audubon are involved in an impressive number of citizen science projects, going far beyond the Christmas bird count, including tricolored blackbird surveys, shorebird surveys, raptor surveys. They've installed and monitored nearly 300 nest boxes, and I could go on and on. But what impressed me was in doing all this, Lowell often camped out near Sacramento, the Sacramento area, while conducting these surveys, rather than drive all the way back to Yosemite. It's a big state. How great is that? He camps out. He's so dedicated to the Audubon cause, willing to camp out to be there in the field. He recruited a new education chair and is launching a new program to work directly with elementary school children in the area, how to use binoculars, how to identify birds. And they're also working to support a bird education program in Nepal. That's right, Nepal. The Yosemite Area Audubon is working in Nepal. Now, any good leader will tell you that he or she doesn't do it alone, and Lowell will be the first to point that out and point to the other dedicated members of his chapter and give them credit for all these accomplishments and more. But Lowell is special. His unique leadership style combines ambition, inspiration, humor, and hard work. People like Lowell are what make Audubon amazing. People that have dedicated their lives to bird conservation without payment or reward, never letting adversity or lack of resources or age slow them down. So giving you this award, Lowell, is the least we can do. Thank you so much for your dedication and extraordinary service, both to Audubon and to the birds.
Holy shucks. Well, sheepers. My wife says, you climbed Half Dome. I know you were scared, but I've never seen you unglued. She says you've been unglued for the last 3 weeks, and I feel unglued. I really don't know what to say. I'm not the guy who did this, okay? The people that did this are people in the Yosemite Area Audubon. They're people like all of you. And I want to read just a little short thing. Please forgive me, I can go on and on and on, so I'm going to read this very short thing. I want to acknowledge those individuals who really earned this award for the Yosemite Area Audubon Society. If any of them takes on a project, and let me tell you, this is dead sure, you had better get out of their way or you'll get run over and ground into the pavement. They will get the job done, and you better not interfere. Okay, these people and their names and the length of their service to Yosemite Area Audubon are Shirley Smeltzer, Len McKenzie, Joe Frank, Paul Oldale, Bill Ralph, Karen M. Stutz, Megan Ralph, Bill Downey, and Nida Jones. And last but not least is Jim Spots. He is an example of the kind of volunteers we have in our small 140 some odd number Yosemite area Audubon. Yesterday, actually the day before yesterday, I received an email from Jim. An email, I'll just sort of read a little of it, not all of it. I still want to be active in the Merced River Cleanup Day with YAAS, Yosemite Area Audubon. Because of my hospice stay, I can still be involved in if the members want me to. If this is okay, let's continue as planned. We will get it done. I replied to Jim with the following. Is it okay? You're darn tootin' it's okay. In fact, it is expected. Jim has at most a few months to live. He is an excellent example of how to live one's life to the fullest. He is an example for each and every one of us. Okay? Thank you, everybody.